So, hello everyone. I'm glad to see you on the Family Talk Live. My name is Marta, and it's my first time, like a first experience to do live. Okay, so I will wait a few seconds for everyone who want to come. Okay, so today in Ukraine is really freezing and I think even gorgeous weather because it's a -10, I think, but still the sun is shining, so it's really freezing. And also, can you see the Christmas tree? This Christmas tree is in every home in Ukrainians. So, related to this, the weather, freezing weather, I want to talk with you about the traditions, Ukrainian traditions, like diving you into the rich culture of Ukraine, holidays and the others events. So I'm really excited to share with you our traditions. So I hope it will be so interesting because it's unique and it's make the Ukraine really special. So as you know, Ukrainians recently have celebrated their Christmas. It's a really magical time for us because of many traditions. And if you know, all years Ukraine celebrated Christmas of January 7th. But this year, it's the first time when Ukraine celebrate Christmas 25th of December. So it was really special, like unique for us. Yes, so but the preparation for the Christmas starts even earlier, maybe 2 or 3 days, because my mom, my grandmother, or aunts prepare a lot of dish for the Christmas. Because if you know, on the table need to be 12 course meatless meal, like meatless meal, and we call it Свята вечеря. But if to translate to the English, it will be Holy Supper. And maybe someone knows what dishes need to be on the Ukrainian Christmas table. So it's kutya, maybe vareniki, mushrooms, and the other dishes. So after we had the supper or dinner, we caroling, and our caroling calls and knowing us like a kolядки. It's also our tradition, and without it we can't have dinner. So and then children with adults can go to the another homes and to our neighbors and sing the carols. So it means like a kolядки. Yeah. So, but before the Christmas, we have another beautiful and perfect holiday is the Saint Nicholas Day. You can know it like Santa Claus, yeah, the Santa. But in Ukraine it calls like Святий Миколай or Saint Nicholas Day. And please don't confuse it with like Grandfather Frozen because it's about the Russian traditions. But for us it's something different. So we celebrated, we again celebrated it on December 19th, but this year we celebrated it 6th of December, and it was also unique. So this day is especially loved by children because also who is the Saint Nicholas? It's like a man who go to their house and bring the different gifts for children. If you had all your the good behavior. So if no, you can be without the present. Yeah. So. Also, I want to talk with you about the next holiday. Of course, after the Christmas, Ukrainians celebrate a lot of about the like a day of Vasilia and so on, but I wouldn't like to tell about that. So the next holiday is the Saint Valentine's Day. And also I found some information about Japanese about this day. So so what I found a few seconds. So okay, so what I found, it's a little bit different. This holiday is really different at the Ukraine, because in Japan it's like customary for women. The women give the chocolates to the man on Valentine's Day. I don't know if it's true, but I found it in the internet. So there are two types of chocolate. I don't know how to pronounce it better, but still. The first type of chocolate is like a chocolate given to express a true love. So it's very like interesting. And the second types of the chocolate is like a chocolate given to friends and colleagues or bosses. I guess it's like to express the friendship, like that you are a really good friend. So, but the situation in Ukraine is really different because not women need to give the chocolate, but men need to give the chocolate for the partner, romantic partner. So people exchange cards, flowers, small gifts to express the true love. And if you get something, it's like means that someone likes you and you're really beautiful, something like that. So it's they really celebrate in all forms of love. Everything is in red colors with the colors of love and something like that. So it's really romantic atmosphere this day. At school, at university, at your job, everything is with the smell of romantic. Yeah. So and also I found that in Japan, a month later, on March 15th, the man needs to give gifts for the woman. I don't know if it's true again. It's called like White Day. I don't know, maybe it's not true, but I found it. Yes. So also I found that Saint Nicholas Day or the Santa, it's not common for Japanese people. You don't celebrate it widely in Japan because it's more common for Western countries, like in European traditions more. But I think it's a good tradition, especially for children. And I also, when I was child and even now, like this holiday to exchange with presents. It's really interesting. Okay, so the next holiday and I want to talk about is Easter. So next up is it's really the most significant holidays in Ukraine, Easter, and we celebrate it in the spring, especially in April, and it's like a time of spiritual reflection and joy for Ukrainians. So the whole week before the Easter is called like a Holy Week. We also have a lot of preparations. My mother prepared a lot of dishes for that because people in this day need to go to the church. So we attend a church, and also we created such beautiful pisanki. So if you didn't know what is pisanki, it's like an axe. So we take an axe and make a decoration on it. So you can think it's really strange, but for us it's our traditions and we used to it. Yeah, so also we prepare a festive Easter basket. So what is in this basket? Of course, this eggs, decorated eggs, some ham, a lot of dishes. I want to count it. So we go to the church with this basket that is filled with some special food to be blessed. So the priest like bless this bucket. So, and you can hear all these days the such phrase like Christ is risen. Everyone told about that. Yeah. So, also this time is for visiting our relatives. We often go to our grandparents or aunts. So we go to the friends, and when we come to the house, we need to say Christ is risen. Also, very interesting fact about the church. It's related to the Easter and Christmas also. So when we go to the church, we need to be there more than 2 hours. I don't know if it's common for other European country, but for Ukraine it's like that. So it's really sometimes it's really hard to stay 2 hours in the church, and you need to think or just to stay and listening everything. Sometimes it's even can be approximately 3 hours. Yeah, and I would like to know what the situation in the other countries. How many times you need to stay in the church? Because I was in the Poland and I was in the church on this Sunday, and there was only half an hour, I think. So it's very quickly, but in Ukraine situation is really different. We need to stay in the church so long. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe you have you ever heard about the holiday like a Malanka? Because in this holiday people dress different costumes and take part in different festivals, but I think that it's not common for West Ukraine because I have never taken part in this. It's more likely for Odessa or Kyiv, maybe Poltava, for such places, for such cities. Yes, also what I found about Japan, because it's really interesting. So, also here is written that Easter is not widely celebrated in Japan. Yes, so this is more common for Western countries. Okay, so also I know that Japan celebrated a few days ago one holiday about the adults, if I'm not mistaken, that people who are more than 18 years old celebrated this because they have become the adults or something like that. Okay. So, also I think okay, so after this live I think what I want to talk about, and I think so okay, it's the weather is really freezing. What Ukrainians people do? Okay, if it's not to take the war, some people really want to have a rest, and in Ukraine is such beautiful resort, the ski resort that names like a Bukoval. I think it's really spread name and maybe someone hears about that. So what is Bukoval? It's really very expensive ski resort, and it's located in the Ivano-Frankivsk Oblast. Um, it's like a Carpathian Mountains. So yeah, uh, what about this ski resort I want to talk? So it's the main attraction. It's really modern ski resort, and it's the largest in Eastern Europe. but the largest and really the most expensive. Also, it offers the wide range of winter activities. For example, skiing, snowboarding, some snowmobiling, even and more. A lot of different winter activities. Yeah. So this resort has numerous slopes with varying difficulties levels. For example, if you're a new person in this, you can go to another slope. So and it makes suitable for everyone who have or don't have the experience is in skiing. Yeah, also I want to talk about the infrastructure because many years ago, this beautiful, modern, and very expensive resort was like a village without some infrastructure. But then one person, one really rich person, wealthy man, decided to make on this area some attractions for Ukrainians. So and now it's like a beautiful and really good resort. So also here you can go to the restaurant, cafes, and there are lots of entertainment options for visitors. So every year here opened a lot of new hotels, a lot of and really expensive. If to talk about, for example, if you want to book the like the hotel for the New Year night, the price is really high. It's really high. I think some politicians or businessmen can allow this to rest here, even in the New Year night. Because I checked the booking, if you know about this website, when you can book the hotel, so the price was increasing. Like, oh my god, I think what's the price? It's really high. So, in addition to winter sports, Bukovel attracts visitors can go through the year. For example, I was there in the summer. So, during the warmer months, tourists can enjoy different activities also. For example, mountain biking, zip lining. What was I trying? It was really um, like an extreme because I I I tried it with my brother. Uh, it was really cool. Yeah. So I don't remember all these activities because there are a lot of. So we like what is the zip lining? If you know, you just flying across all this resort, across all the Bukovel. Yeah, and you see the beautiful natural surroundings, and it really makes this destination for nature lovers very good. And there are a lot of visitors every year, every summer, every winter. Yeah. So also all Ukrainians people love Carpathian Mountains and even foreigners also. I know that a lot of visitors are from Poland, Germany, and also from Spain even. Yeah. Also from Hungary, a lot of countries. Also here you can visit a lot of festivals or events, and of course if it's a rich hotel you can invite like a singer, popular singer. If you know about Ukrainians popular singer, it can be the Tina Karol or Monatic. Yeah. So if you want to visit the Bukovel, there are a lot of accessibility to get there. You can drive a car or you can use the train, and it's really convenient and comfortable, I think. Of course, out the way you can go to the Ukraine and also plane. It's not accessible right now, but still, many maybe some time, you will go here. Okay, so also I think is it something similar to the Book of Whale in Japan? Because I think in the other country need to be such resort or winter or summer resort, and I found, okay, I will tell you right now what I found that you understand. So the same destination like a Bukovel in Ukraine, which is known for ski resort or some outdoor activities. It's like a Niseko. Niseko. I don't know if my pronunciation is good in this word. So what is the some similarities? This region really is snowfall during the winter months, and it's making a favorite destination for winter sports enthusiasts. So I think I need to Google it and and see the photos. Also, the similar to Bukovel, Niseko offers a range of winter activities. Also, you have this snowboarding, snowmobiles, and other snow-related sports. Okay, so really, Niseko is surrounded by beautiful landscapes and stunning views because in the mountain range. Okay, so what else is here written about the Niseko? Okay, so international appeal. So these two places in Ukraine and Japan gained popularity, not only among the locals but also international tourists. So the same they said about the Bukovel, that a lot of tourists come to our destination to try different winter or summer sports activities. So so this written about that visitors from around the world go to this resort. It's really good, perfect. About the accommodation, it's a well-developed infrastructure with varied accommodation options, including different hotels or lodges. So it's really interesting what the price is on the New Year night in this resort. Maybe because I think that Bukovel is really the highest, like in the price, and yeah, in the option of the price, the most expensive resort in Ukraine. Even if you want to go to the sea, so it will be cheaper like that. So if you need to choose or sea or mountains, but mountains will be more expensive. But also options that Bukovel offers you, it's really good. So about the festival and events, and then Niseko also is written that hosts various winter events. And about the atmosphere is really good in this region. So good. Okay, so okay, I don't know what to talk about else because it's my really first experience to do live, and I think it was very good. Okay, so I would like maybe to end this live. Maybe someone have some questions. I think not a lot of viewers are on this live, but still. Okay, so maybe I will end up this live. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your attention. It was really great, and goodbye.